Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Hey guys, we're here with the Geeks with Beards podcast to show you some Superman and Doomsday figures.
Yeah. Episode 2 of our toy review.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan, so I got these in a 2-pack with the trade paperback we covered on our podcast.
Yeah.
And they're pretty sick.
Dude, I love them, man. They're great, yeah. I love it.
They look to be, 6-inch?
Yeah, I'd say your average 6-inch, maybe. Doomsday might be 7, maybe. Let's see. Watch me knock this over. Yeah, Doomsday, I would say is almost 7, especially with his bony spikes and protrusions and everything, but yeah.
So tell me what you think.
Oh, dude, they're great, man. I love them. I love the color on them. And I love that they come with the figure stands. Figure stands with action figures are always really good. Because,
I agree, yeah, because they just peg on there.
Yeah, because a lot of your... I'm going to take Superman off. Because a lot of action figures then and even now, they don't stand very well. And it's because of too much articulation. No, I'm just kidding. They don't stand very well sometimes, so having stands with them is great. And plus, it is the Superman symbol. So that's awesome as well. Same thing on both of them, right?
Yeah, I wish they would have did a Doomsday, like
something. They maybe made it bloody.
Yeah.
Make it bloody. That would have been cool, yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, I love the Superman. It looks pretty good to the comic book, for sure, of that time. I love the cape.
The cape's great, and the S on the back with it.
That is something on my Superman toys. And I know Henry Cavill didn't have it now, and that's, that is what it is. But for my Superman, he's got to have the S on the back of the cape. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was that way with the old Fleischer cartoons and the comics when he first came out. Probably not. But Christopher Reeve, Superman, boom, it was on the back. And I'm sure it was in the comic books before the movies came out. But my Superman, he's got to have the S on the back of the cape. It just has to. And I like the low-hanging cape. I do like where it's low-hanging, kind of the U. I don't like it hugging him like it's choking him to death. I like the low-hanging like that.
Same.
So, yeah, Superman's amazing.
Yeah,
Doomsday's amazing, too. I love the way Doomsday looks.
True.
I love the Doomsday. I like that they made him bigger. Which now in the and of course in the comic books he was completely large compared to Superman in the comics.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we didn't do the size comparison. We'll do it one more time. So yeah, you can kind of tell. I don't know how well you can tell on the camera, but he's half-inch taller, give or take, something like that. But yeah, I love Doomsday. The detail on him is crazy.
It is, especially with his head.
Yeah. Oh my God, the head is cool. I mean, you can see the eyes slightly in behind the bone protrusions. You probably can't see it on camera, but you can see the bone protrusions on his eyes like in the comics. You can see the bones on his beard, the big bone protrusions across his shoulders and his back, the arm ones, the knee ones. I think they exaggerated them a little bit. They're a little bit long, but they look amazing. I mean, they do. I mean, think about when you bend the knee and if you want to play with them or action pose them, like he could come right up and impale Superman.
Oh, absolutely.
With those.
They feel solid too.
They do. They're a little rubbery plastic, which is good because that way they won't injure you. But now they are pointy, so don't be, poking your eye out or if your kid's playing with them, be very careful with that. They are a little pointy, but they're the flexible plastic, so they're okay. I love his detail, the colors of him. He's got his little short pants on and his boots. I think it'd been cool if they'd done a version of him still in his suit, like half.
They may have.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I don't know either, man. But yeah, I love these, and these were what? DC? I can't tell. It didn't say. I was gonna see if it was like DC Direct or something. Okay, it just says DC Comics made in China. Okay, I didn't know if it's like DC Direct or which one this was. But these are highly detailed figures.
All right. I like how this cape feels too.
Yeah, it's that rubbery plastic. I've got used to the rubbery plastic growing up as a kid in the 80s with the Superpowers toys, like we talked about in our first episode with the McFarlane Superman or McFarlane Superpowers toys. I like cloth capes or soft goods capes as they call them. But I've come to love the rubber capes, the plastic rubber capes like that, especially if they're the soft kind. They kind of bend. This is really soft rubber cape. A lot more rubbery than what you find nowadays on your toys. But
that's pretty cool.
It is, yeah. Definitely give me great. And if you could get like a flight stand, like one of the ones that has like a little extra C clip or whatever like that, you could have him in the flying pose or whatever. That'd be cool. Maybe I don't know how hard those to find.
I was just gonna get some twine, hang them up.
No, yeah, definitely that would work too for sure.
Yeah.
I love that super pose, the flying pose you can get them in for sure. These some really good figures, and I think sometimes they miss the boat on Superman toys sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got some of the Mattel DC collector series toys they did, the DC Universe one, 6-inch figures, and they did Superman from the Death of Superman. They did like the long-haired Superman. They did Eradicator. They did Cyborg Superman, Superboy. I think they did Steel, and I love those toys. These are slightly more detailed than those toys are. So I'd give this to the Superman. I like the long-haired Superman just a tad bit more than the old school short-haired Superman. But
This comes from somebody with long hair.
well, yeah. But overall, I recommend these toys. I know these are older toys, so you're going to have to look on eBay, flea markets, maybe something like that. So I don't know price range, but they're probably not going to be easy to find. I don't know. You're probably going to find them more than likely loose than sealed in package. And if you find them, what you said they come with a movie, right, or a paperback, right?
Paperback,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to. It may not be too expensive. I don't know, but definitely you'd have to find them on eBay because these are older figures. So.
I'd say they're worth at least $50 for the pair.
For sure, even without the paperback.
Yeah, without the paperback.
Yeah, without the paperback for sure. Yeah, I do $50 all day long on them. They're definitely worth $25 a piece for sure. And I mean, yes, they do come as a 2-pack, but I'm sure you could find them. People might be selling them separately.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just have one or the other, fine. You could put these with any other. Like you could put that Doomsday with any other Superman toy.
Yeah, this is actually my main Superman. I got a Wonder Woman and all the rest of the DC people.
But yeah, this is, for me, I don't know how many other Doomsday toys they've made. I have no idea. But for me, this would be my go-to Doomsday toy. Action figure for sure for my collection. If I had one, that would be mine.
Awesome.
Yeah. Great toys.
Yeah.
Highly recommend them. If you can find them, highly recommend getting them for sure.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards. Look who's here. Geeks with beards. No need to fear. We're right here. We got